Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Ben, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, I got y'all with a very special video today. In today's video, we're gonna see who has the best all-time team in Madden 21 franchise mode. So what I'm gonna do in today's video is I'm gonna sim through a full season and basically see who wins the Super Bowl, and that team is the best all-time team. So as you can see here, we got the all-time Steelers. Terry Bradshaw, Big Ben as backup. This all-time roster is pretty accurate in my opinion. It has all the best all-time players. Obviously, like if they weren't good, they're not gonna be on here because that doesn't make sense to add them on an all-time roster. So you can see this O-line is bad, but they never had a really good O-line for all the time or whatever. Like I could move Mike Pouncey over, but I'm not gonna do that because that's not very like the most realistic thing. So I'm just gonna keep the roster the same. I'm finna scroll through some other teams. Now, in my opinion, I think the Steelers are gonna win it because they just one of my favorite all-time teams ever. Uh, Texans are bad. They never really had anybody. Patriots might, you know what I'm saying, go crazy. And in this franchise, there's abilities are cut off, so that way there's nobody who has an advantage because the creative people don't have any abilities. So I turned off all abilities, so they don't matter, so they don't determine anything. But the Patriots are pretty solid. I ain't gonna lie. As y'all know, with Tom Brady, you know what I'm saying, y'all clearly know how many rings he got. Let's look at the Packers. See what they look like. They got Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. And by the way, this isn't the most updated Madden roster, so some of the players who weren't created or like upgraded, like A-Rod, like say for instance Kenny Clark, is not up to date because his roster was made before the Madden updates. So some players are a little behind and not their 2 overalls, but it's not that many updates behind. Lions got Megatron and Night Train and Barry. That's a nasty little trio right there. Ndamukong Suh. They might be, you know what I'm saying, they might be nice. But like I said before, I think the Steelers are going to win it. So let's hop right into this video. And yeah. Alright, y'all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sim through like the first 3 or 4 seasons. And then I'm going to jump to mid-season. And then look at everything or whatever, and then I'm going to jump all the way to playoffs because I'm not going to sit up here and sim through every week because I know y'all don't want to see that. So let me go ahead and sim through the first week. Steelers play the Giants. Let's see who wins. Alright, so the Steelers want to, let me go look at that. Sheesh, blew them out. That's tough. So let me go look at every other teams. The Browns 1-0. And another team that I think might do good is the Ravens too. So league schedule, week 1. Let's see how everybody did. Kansas City blew them out. They got Patty Mahomes. Seahawks, Washington, boom, boom. Ravens lost against Cleveland. Sheesh. I don't even know what the Cleveland team looks like, honestly. The 49ers blew out Arizona. I expected that. So, only surprise looking at this is that I expected Denver to beat Tennessee, I ain't gonna lie. Really is the Baltimore game and then the Denver game. I expected those 2 teams to win. Carolina, the Jets. I have no clue who the Jets or the Bills have. So, and then New England lost against the Dolphins. I mean, that's not too crazy. That's nothing too crazy. We beat Philadelphia, nothing too crazy. Washington. Every time I refer to a team as we, is Washington because that's my favorite team in real life. And then Seattle. Come on now. Y'all already know about the Legion of Boom days. They got all of them. And they beat the Falcons, and then the Chiefs beat Houston. Like I said before in the video, the Texans don't really have anybody. So, only surprise is here is the Broncos game. Ooh, Tampa Bay beat New Orleans? Sheesh. That's a little surprise too. So them Broncos and then the Baltimore game, because I don't really know who Cleveland has. Let me go look at these stats right quick. Let's see how realistic Madden really is. Okay, so let's first look who got offensive player and defensive player of the week. Luckman, And then Charles Tillman. Okay, Charles Tillman was like that back in the day. Back in the day. I don't know who. I'm not familiar with Garrard. And then Terrell Davis. Okay, he was like that too. Let me look at these stats. Let me look at these stats. See who leading for passing yards. Let's see, Tom Brady. Yes, sir. But everybody knows Tom Brady was never really a regular season guy. He just tee up in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? Go get that Super Bowl. But that's not too much, you know what I'm saying? Wow, David, not too familiar with him. Lamar Jackson. Wow, imagine Lamar Jackson leading in passing yards in all time. Dan Marino, Troy Aikman. Okay, so no. Okay, here go Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, right there. Oh, okay, so that's why the Broncos lost, because they Peyton Manning's with the Colts instead of Denver. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. But they still got John Elway, which was also 5, but Peyton Manning, in my opinion, is better. So okay, that makes a little more sense on why they lost that game to the Browns. So yeah, let's look at passing completion percentage. Sid Luckman from the Bears, Joe Theismann, David, Troy Aikman. Okay, so there's nothing really too crazy here besides Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson right here is getting me. Lamar Jackson leading in, well, not leading, but up there in passing yards on an all-time roster. Come on now, he doesn't even lead in the current day roster. Let's look at touchdowns. Who out here dotting up? Who out here dotting up? That boy Sid Luckman going crazy. It's a Nick Foles picture because it's a roster limit, so they took some people from the so they took Nick Foles and just gave Nick Foles Sid Luckman's name and stats and everything. So it is Sid Luckman, but just Nick Foles picture. Phillip Rivers, okay. Sid Luckman, Phillip Rivers, Ken Anderson, Troy Aikman. Okay, let me look at interception. Let's see who out here throwing interception. Okay, Matthew Stafford. He do got Megatron, but he was never really the best, like, top tier QB in his career. Drew Brees out there throwing picks. Cunningham. But then again, it does come down to matchups. But 4 interceptions in a game is, sheesh, that's terrible. Let's go look at these receiving yards right quick. Gronk, okay, that's understandable. Tom Brady was leading in passing yards. Torrey Smith, Jamison Crowder. That is funny. That's crazy. There's no way the Jets team is that bad, yeah. To where Jamison Crowder is your leading receiving yards. Albert Wilson, Adam Thielen. Okay, so teams not really airing it out like that, like how I would think. My boy Santana Moss. Yeah. Teams not really throwing the ball like that. Let's look at who got the most TDs. And I was expecting Megatron to be up here, I ain't gonna lie, but y'all seen what that boy Matthew Stafford did for him. Herman Moore is up here though. So this is actually pretty surprising. Mike Ditka, he was pretty nice. But yeah, this is pretty surprising to look at. Tony G, look at for these receiving yards. There's nobody too many big names up here. No Randy Moss, no Megatron, no just casuals, straight casuals. Adam Thielen, Corey Davis, Edelman is prime Edelman. So all these players, like all the players that had a prime, like an outstanding prime or a noticeable prime, is in their prime right now. So that's not too. Julio, okay. Devontae Adams, he pretty nice. I ain't gonna lie. Compared to all time and current day, he's like that. Sheesh, though. Here you go, Megatron. That's not bad. That's not bad. 74 yards in the game through the first week. Yeah. So let me sim through these other weeks. I'm not gonna check to the probably like week 4, and then like I said before, I'm gonna sim through. Oh, let me look at defense. I forgot about defense. Let me look at defense. Okay. So tackles, Malik Hooker. Wow. Wow. Okay, so it's a bunch of old people that I'm not familiar with. Patrick Surtain. Tackles, let's look at TFLs. Oh, that boy JJ Watt. I forgot he in his prime on the Texans over there. Brandon Graham, Navarro Bowman, Calvin Noy, Bruce Smith, Darnell, Patrick Willis. That boy was like that. Definitely top 5 ever middle linebackers. LT. Not Damian Thomason, but Lawrence Taylor. Okay. So this is pretty accurate. Jadeveon Clowney in his prime. Okay, so defense is a little more accurate than the receivers and reception yards and reception TDs, in my opinion. So let me look at these interceptions because y'all seen Drew Brees threw 4 in the first week. Charles Tillman was on those. That wasn't even Terrell Davis. That's Tay Davis. I don't even know who this is. I'm tripping. Okay, Ken Houston from Washington. Chuck Bednarik. Eric Berry in his prime. Night Train Lane. That boy put him on Revis Island. Yes, sir. Okay, so this isn't too surprising. It's pretty regular. No, you know what I'm saying? Wow, stuff like for receivers or whatever. Let's look at. Is they gonna show me deflections? Is that accurate? Callahan. Yeah, nah, this is clearly weird. Yeah, nah, we're not gonna look at those. Looks like catches allowed is accurate though. Okay, Patrick Surtain. I mean, he's #1 receiver, so that's understandable. Ty Law, that's tough. DJ Swearinger. Okay. So it's some linebackers, some safeties up here. Champ Bailey, 5. Okay, these aren't bad. Through the first week, it's not bad. Not bad. Any fumbles? Mel Renfro, Keith Bullock, Jack Lambert, Chris McAllister, Mel Blunt. Okay, not crazy. And nobody took it to the crib. Nah. And yeah, so that's it for defense. Yeah, oh, I forgot to look at rushing because some of these people won and then they not up there for passing yards. So let me scroll back over. All right, yards. That boy Fred Taylor, yes sir. Jim Brown, LT, Edgerrin James. Okay, so this is way more accurate than anything else. Okay, yeah. No AP. What AP did? Marshawn. Adrian Peterson, okay, he didn't really have too much of a running game. They had to have lost. Because Randy Moss wasn't up there for receiving yards. And AP's all the way down here for rushing yards. Yeah, nah, they had to lose. Let's look at touchdowns. Who got the most touchdowns? Jim Brown, yes sir. Alvin Kamara. Earl Campbell, John Riggins, Fred Taylor. And the rest of these are 1. Doesn't really matter. That's tough. That is, yeah, this is probably the most accurate. Let's look at attempts who attempted. Okay. Alright, y'all, here we are on week 4. Let's look at everybody's record. Right now, the Steelers are 3-0, doing just as good as I expected, them to do or whatever. So let me go look at the schedule. And like I said before, I'm gonna send through week 4, and I'm gonna send through midway through the season. I'm sending through the playoffs. So right now we're on week 4. Let me look at the league schedule. Let me look at these previous weeks. See what went down. So week 2. See any surprises? No. Okay. No surprises so far. Oh, the 49ers lost to the Jets. Okay. Chiefs beat Chargers. Ravens beat the Texans. Patriots beat Seattle. Okay, so right now there's really no surprises from week 1 or week 2 like that for real. It's a little bit, but nothing too crazy. So let me look. Baltimore. Okay. Tampa Bay beat Denver. Dallas beat Seattle. Yeah, I know Dallas is doing good right now. I know they have a 5 all-time team. Falcons, Bears beat Falcons. Okay. Like I said, once again, not too many surprises. Well, actually, no surprise from week 2 or week 3. I haven't simmed through week 4 yet. So let me go look at these stats right quick, see what they look like. So first, we're gonna look at these awards. Joe Namath, Samuel, John Randall, Randall Cunningham. Okay. Phillip Rivers, Revis, Reggie White, Walter Payton. Okay. So this is pretty, you know what I'm saying? Not too crazy. All great players up there. That boy Terry Bradshaw is, sheesh, boy. Compared to every other quarterback, they gotta be running. They got Hines Ward and Antonio Brown. I'm surprised, but then again, there is Le'Veon Bell. Right there. Okay, so Randall Cunningham is the passing leader right now. As y'all know, before it was Tom Brady at number 1, Drew Brees at number 2, Deshaun Watson at number 3, Phillip Rivers. Lamar Jackson is still keeping his spot right here. That is tough. Joe Namath, Joe Montana, Patty Mahomes. Okay, so all these quarterbacks is doing pretty good so far. I wonder how many rushing yards Mike Vick has. I wonder how accurate it is with him. But yeah, nobody's doing too bad. It's just, you know what I'm saying, some quarterbacks are doing significantly better than others right now. Touchdown, let's see. Phillip Rivers, Sid Luckman still up there. Cunningham, Pat Mahomes, Aikman, Cam Newton, prime Cam Newton. I forgot that about the Panthers. Let's look at who threw the most interceptions on the season. Randall Cunningham, Tom Brady. So what it looks like is it's just the teams that are throwing the ball more have the most interceptions and the most passing yards right now. Yeah. Because the people who aren't really throwing the ball that much, let me look at the attempts right quick, don't have as many whatchamacallits, interceptions and stuff like that. So Cunningham number 1 with the most passing yards. Okay, name it. Maybe I might be wrong, but I would say the people who have the most passing yards do have the most interception though. But yeah, Randall Cunningham is just out there throwing that thing. Sheesh, yo. Let's look at completion percentage. Alright. David, 80, that's pretty nice. Drew Brees is actually playing really good. 900 yards, second yards. I'd say second in completion, pass completion, because these two don't count. So yeah, well, actually tied for first. Only 4 interceptions through 4 games, and he threw 4 interceptions in week 1, if y'all remember from then. So yeah, 0 interceptions through 2 games on 80% passing. 7 passing touchdowns. Yeah, not bad. And only threw 96 times. Yeah, Drew Brees is playing real good. Joe Montana, John Elway, Phillip Rivers, Cam, Patty Mahomes, Dan Marino. Okay. I wonder what Peyton Manning's doing, because I haven't seen him up here for nothing. Did he get injured or something? Yeah, he is not. They are not throwing. Are they running it? Yeah, they're running it. Edge James. Yeah, they're just running it. Yeah. So let me go back to NFL. Let me go look at rushing yards. See who's winning for them. See if Fred Taylor's still number 1, or has it changed? Has it changed? Okay, AP. Okay, AP is where I expected him to be. Barry's where I expected him to be. Walter Payton. So okay. So this is definitely, like, still, you know what I'm saying, accurate. Emmitt Smith, Marshall Falk, Bo Jackson, LT, Edgar James, Marshawn. Okay, bet. So, halfback, okay, so a lot of teams are just, you know what I'm saying, running heavy since they have their all-time halfback. Yeah. Let me see who has the most attempts, carries. John Riggins, that is bad. He got the most attempts, but it's not up there for the most rushing yards. Emmitt Smith, so Cowboys are running it, and then Walter Payton up there for attempts, but he has the most rushing yards. Barry, yeah. So a lot of teams are just running it a lot. Let me look at these touchdowns right quick. Barry, Frank Gore, yes sir. I used to rock with Frank Gore back when they had Cap in them or whatever. AP, Jim Brown. Okay, so Fred Taylor, he's still up there. I'm not going, to say like I don't see him. He's still up there, but he's not at number 1 like he was through week 1. Anybody fumbling a crazy amount? Let's see. Saquon, that's tough. That's tough. Joe Namath, okay, so nobody's really fumbling like that. Saquon only got 2 fumbles, but they only played 3 games, so he needs to tighten up right there. Let's see who has the longest run. Fred Taylor, yeah, Fred Taylor. So Marshall Falk, Joe Mixon's the starting halfback for the Bengals. Sheesh, did not know that they never had no good, really, all-time running back. Let's see who's out here breaking tackles. Anybody? Edgerrin James, okay. Curtis, Jerome Bettis, the bus, yes sir. Yards, they have yards after contact, yes they do. Let's see. Where everybody at? AP, yes sir. Fred Taylor's still up here. Yeah, as y'all know, but that boy Fred Taylor was a dog. He used to truck people, run people over, break tackles back in the day. Marshall Falk, okay. So in my opinion, this is pretty accurate. The quarterbacks is pretty accurate. So everything is looking like what I believe would happen in real life if it ever happened, except for this. Why is Jamison Crowder? They can't be that bad, bro. Okay, Gronk is still up here. Here you go, Jerry Rice. Okay. Jimmy Graham, prime Jimmy Graham. He was fine. Travis Kelce, okay. So they feeding their tight end Andre Reed, Torrey Smith, Michael Irvin. Where is Randy Moss? Sheesh, bro. You go to the Vikings. Randy Moss. 13 receptions. Oh, that is crazy, bro. Okay, so you just spreading around. Yeah, they running it. Dalvin got 36. AP got 46. Yeah, they running it a lot. Yeah, that boy friend. Yeah, but he got 0 interceptions and 72 pass completion percentage, which isn't bad at all. So, I think their depth chart is messed up. Or is friend better? They same overall. And Teddy Bridgewater is just right there. Yeah. Okay, so they're the same overall. Okay. They might need to switch QBs. I don't know, but they are running it a lot. Let me go back to these stats. What was he on? He was on receiving. Yeah. So teams are just running a lot. So the receivers I expect to be up here are up here because they have, amazing halfbacks behind them like Megatron. Herman Moore got more receptions than him, but they have amazing halfback like Megatron. Got Barry behind them, who just on the tear this season. Let me see if I can scroll down and find him. Okay, here you go. Oh, no, that's not even him. That's Randy Moss. I seen him. Let me just go to the Lions right quick. See what he's doing. Oh, Calvin Johnson. 14 receptions, 141 yards average. 0 touchdowns. Sheesh. Okay, so he's just not the #1 target, I guess. That's what it got to be. Yeah, 99 too. No. So I guess they just giving Herman more touches than Megatron, I guess. Go back to the NFL. All right, we're gonna look at defense now. See what they doing on defense. Let's see. Defense tackles. Okay, Harry Carson, Malik Hooker. Bro, that is just so weird to look at. All right, Davis. Okay, and my boy Ray Lewis. Yes, sir. Joe Schobert. Arenas Williams Jr. Joe Schmidt, Ted Hendricks, Zach Thomas, Miles Garrett. Okay, so there's no really like, you know what I'm saying? No, what's his name? Brian Urlacher's not up here. Yeah, but for the most part, this is just tackles. That don't really mean much. But for the linebackers that are up here, they pretty nice. No Patrick Willis though. Where did he go? Is he far? Yeah, he's far down. I'm not scrolling no more. Let me look at these interceptions, and then we're gonna look at sacks and tackle for losses. Eric Berry. By the way, this is prime Eric Berry, so it's not freaking free agency Eric Berry. Marcus Peters. Wow. Patrick Surtain. the Sun regular. Revis Allen, Charles Tillman, Xavier Howard, Caden Houston, Sam Madison. Okay, so this isn't nothing crazy out of pocket, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's no prime time though. Where prime time at? I must have passed them. Nope. No, I didn't pass Dion. She is not up here. That's tough. I guess he been getting destroyed. Let me look at sacks. Here's where it gets interesting. Myles Garrett, Julius Peppers. I don't think I looked at sacks through week 1. If I didn't, my bad. John Randall, Bruce Smith, Derek Brooks, Ed Tutan, L.C. Greenwood, Chris Jenkins, Jared Allen, Boy Von Miller, Reggie White. Okay. Okay, so this is just pretty accurate in my opinion. J.J. Watt hasn't got a sack in a minute. I ain't gonna lie. Look at these TFLs. Chris Jenkins, A. Tutar, Khalil Mack, yes sir. Bruce Smith. Okay, so there go Lawrence Taylor. So this is nothing really too like crazy. Defense is hard to tell because different O linemen, different teams you play, and then obviously it's hard to kind of rank D linemen besides the, you know what I'm saying, outliers at the top. So there's no telling who's gonna do the best. Yeah, any forced fumbles? Let's see. Saquon had 2. Let's see who forced them. Okay, nobody over 1. Yeah, so I'm about to sim to midway through the season and look at the awards and look at the stats again, then we see the playoffs. Alright, y'all, we're at mid-season now, so right now we're 6-1. I wonder who we lost to. The Browns are 6-2, Ravens are 3-4. That's tough. I expect them to do a little bit better than that. Let me go look at these standings and stuff. So I'm not gonna go through all those weeks to see whatchamacallit. I'm just gonna see who the Steelers lost to. Okay, so the Vikings are 7-0 with Adrian Peterson, Randy Moss, and them. Okay, that's pretty nice. Steelers 6-1, Bears 7-1, Washington 6-1, Browns 6-2. Okay, let me see who's at the bottom. Okay, so the Texans, I expected them, like I said, when I was scrolling through the teams, y'all heard me say that they don't really have nobody. The Falcons, yeah, all time, they have Mike Vick, Julio on them. Yeah, they don't really have too much of nobody. The Giants, I expected them to do a little bit better than 1-7. Bengals, Cardinals, Colts. Ooh, Green Bay at 2-5. Sheesh. Okay, so most of these teams, the Patriots got to get in the playoffs. I don't want to see Tom Brady in these playoffs. But for the most part, all these teams at the bottom, I kind of like expected. The Jets are doing freaking pretty good, and I don't know how. But yeah, most of these teams at the bottom, I expected to be at the bottom. Most of the teams at the top, I expected to be at the top. Yeah. Cowboys aren't doing too bad. So the whole NFC East division is doing good. Yeah. Except for the Giants. Yeah, all 3 of them are doing good except for the Giants. Let's go look into these stats and the awards. I'm very curious to see who's MVP or whatever. Weekly awards. You can scroll through these right quick. Match 700. Y'all can see these right quick. Brett Favre. And then let's look at these awards now, the yearly awards. Phillip Rivers for MVP. Sheesh, that's funny to look at, I ain't gonna lie. Through an all-time roster, Phillip Rivers. Sheesh. That's tough, I guess. Coach of the year, Vikings coach, I'm guessing, yeah, Matt Nagy. Coaches aren't obviously all-time. AFC, obviously MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Myles Garrett. I don't know. He might, on all-time roster, he might still, you know what I'm saying, be like that. I'm not going to say he's not, but I'm also not going to say he will be like that. Offensive rookies don't matter. Best QB, Phillip Rivers. Halfback, Jim Brown with LT trailing behind Fred Taylor right there. Receiver, Vincent Jackson. Sheesh. Why is there regular people up here? Like, I don't know why. And Andre Reed trailing behind. O-line, Steelers, O-lineman. D-line, Myles Garrett with Bruce Smith trailing behind him. Linebacker, Ted Hendricks, Khalil Mack. Sheesh, both of them, both of them. Raiders looking scary on that linebacker core. Go through these. Ray Lewis at 10. Sheesh, I did not expect that. I ain't gonna lie. Eric Berry, Darrell Revis. Yeah, these two in their primes. Well, I don't think Eric Berry's the best in his prime, but Darrell Revis in his prime definitely was like that. Definitely top tier corner in his prime. Patrick Surtain, Asante Samuel, Marcus Peters, Stephon Gilmore. Okay, so nothing too crazy. There, let's look at kicker. Justin Tuck. Harrison Bunker. Okay. Adam Vinatieri. Jason Sanders. Chris Boswell. Okay, bad. Alright, let's go to NFC right quick. Mason Crosby for kicker. That doesn't really matter too much. Okay, Offensive Player of the Year, Kurt Warner. Sheesh, with Cam Newton trailing behind him, Sid Luckman. But yeah, as we've seen, who's been just real efficient getting touchdowns from the past weeks that we looked at. Walter Payton, Randall Cunningham, finally different positions. Yeah, I like the NFC Offensive Player of the Year. Sheesh. Okay, Julius Peppers for Defensive Player of the Year right now. Reggie White trailing behind him. Patrick Willis. Sheesh. I ain't gonna lie. Just split them up, NFC, AFC. I think the NFC is about to win this Super Bowl. No matter what team, I think the NFC is going to take it. Offensive rookie, doesn't matter. QB, Cam Newton over Kurt Warner. So Kurt Warner has offensive player, but Cam has best QB. Best running back, Barry. Yep. Yeah. Walter Payton trailer behind him. So I feel like one of these two going to win it. Marshall Falk, Marshawn Lynch, AP, he stopped, you know what I'm saying, being like that, I guess. All the way down here at 6 for best running back. Okay. Receiver, Deshaun Jackson. Prime D-Jack, yes, sir. Cooper Kupp, wow. T.O., yes, sir. T.O., D-Jack? That's a nice little wide receiver duo. Jerry Rice, Santana Moss. Okay. So, like I said, I'm guessing just Megatron, Randy Moss, and them is just because they got Barry and Adrian Peterson on their team. Did not get as many touches, and Herman Morris just was looking real good through the weeks we looked at. On lineman, Vikings, D-line, Julius Pepper. I think we already looked at this. Linebacker, Derek Brooks, Patrick Willis, Chuck Bernard. Yeah. Ooh, Luke Kuechly. I forgot about my boy Luke Kuechly. And he's actually one of my favorite linebackers ever. Sheesh. All the way down there at 9 for best linebacker. And then Troy Hill. Carlton Davis. Wow, that's funny. Night Train Lane, Richard Sherman, Charles Tillman. I definitely think this one for NFC best DB is gonna change 100%. Kicker, we already see Mason Crosby, Will Lutz, Jason Myers. Alright, now let's head over to these stats right quick. Okay, so first of all, Terry Bradshaw, she's not competing on the NFL. They had to be running it. I don't know how they're winning games. I'm guessing their defense is just going crazy like that. Interceptions, 13 interceptions on Randall Cunningham. Let's look at those. Joe Namath, Matthew Stafford. Okay. 23 touchdowns. Sheesh, bro. Randall Cunningham is like that. Phillip Rivers, 23. Sid Luckman. Kurt Warner, Cam. Okay, so all the top people up there for the awards or whatever. Look at, Arts. Randall Cunningham, Jim Kelly. He wasn't there before. Phillip Rivers, Joe Namath. Excuse me. Tom Brady. Joe Montana. Okay, this is getting a little more accurate and more accurate as we sim out throughout the season or whatever. Completion percentage, let's see. Is it still Sid? I think he was up there. No, it was Drew Brees before, but alright, first row QB, Drew Brees. Oh no, Joe Theismann. Okay, then it's Drew Brees. So Drew Brees is holding his weight down there, New Orleans. Let's see. Who has the best passer rating? Okay, first real quarterback, Fran. they are the #1 team in the league right now, so I guess that makes sense. And then Cam Newton, who's up there for best QB. And then let's look at rushing right quick. Yards, we got Walter Payton and Barry. Y'all seen them. And then LT. How is Jim Brown? He must got more touchdowns. Okay, yeah. So Jim Brown has the best running back over LT because of his touchdowns or whatever. It's pretty much same attempts right here. So I think they're gonna battle it out. Emmitt Smith, Bo Jackson. Yeah. Okay, so the rushing yards are close within each other. There's no really outliers besides Walter Payton, Barry, LT, and Jim Brown. And then it starts to get, you know what I'm saying, all around the same numbers or whatever. Yeah. Look at touchdowns, if I haven't already. See, Barry Sanders. Yeah. Yeah, so that's why Megatron not doing too hot right now, because Barry is going crazy right now. Mike Oslott, Jim Brown, Frank Gore, Jamal Lewis, Nick Chubb, Terrell Davis. Okay, so yeah. Once again, rushing pretty accurate in my opinion. I think that's how stats will look. You know what I'm saying? Good bit of 1,000-yard seasons from everybody. Let's go look at receiving now. Yards, this dude Jamison Crowder is still freaking right here, bro. Finna delete him from the league, bro. There's no way on all time, bro. Heck no. D-Jack, Vincent Jackson, Cooper Kupp, T.O., Josh Cribbs, Jerry Rice. Okay, once again, another thing that's just getting more and more accurate throughout the season. It's a, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of weird people up here, like Crowder or whatever. Let's look at touchdowns. D-Jack, Kenny Galladay. He's, I guess, Herman Moore and Megatron, I'm guessing that's why. Go look at the Vikings right quick, see what Randy Moss doing. Okay, so he's picking it up. Lions, let's see what Megatron's doing. Okay, yeah. Oh, so Megatron's yards just isn't really registering because he has more yards than. I don't know, Galladay hasn't beat on touchdowns. That's what it is. Yeah, because Calvin Johnson has, well, 1 touchdown in the season. Yeah, that is, first of all, that's not realistic at all, in my opinion. And that is wild to see. Kenny Galladay really the best receiver right now. Well, in terms of touchdowns. D-Jack, Tyler Lockett, Cole Beasley, Tony G. I wish there was a way I could just look at tight ends. I want to see that. Okay, so yeah. Not too bad. Getting more and more accurate in my opinion. Go over to defense, tackles. Let's see. Junior So, Harry Carson, Patrick Willis, Ray Lewis. Okay, so it looks pretty much the same through the first weeks we looked at or whatever. Nothing really too much changed. Nobody started teeing up or nothing like that. Let me go ahead and look at TFLs. I don't remember who it was. Okay, so Reggie White, #1. Chris Jenkins, Ed Tutal. I remember him being up there. Reggie White. I don't remember Chris Jenkins. Actually, yes, I do. I do remember Chris Jenkins being up there. Brian Young, Deacon Jones, Khalil Mack. Okay. No really surprises here really. I thought I'd see a little bit more outside linebackers. I did see you know what I'm saying, Khalil Mack, Lawrence Taylor, Jadeveon Clowney, Javon Curse. Yeah, so not really too much surprises. Let's go ahead and look at these sacks right here. Julius Peppers, #1. Myles Garrett, Reggie White, Derek Brooks, John Randall, Justin Tuck, Von Miller, Bruce Smith. Yeah, so this is pretty, my opinion, this is looking, you know what I'm saying, accurate. I expect, you know what I'm saying, Aaron Donald to go a little crazier than this. In my opinion, he's definitely one of the best D linemen of all time. I don't care what nobody says. Let's go ahead and look at these interceptions, and then we'll send them to the playoffs. Eric Berry still at #1. Troy Hill, Marcus Peters, Stephon Gilmore, Richard Sherman, Night Train Lane, Patrick. Okay, so this is pretty, you know what I'm saying, once again. So defense, in my opinion, is nothing too crazy. It's really just receivers right now that's looking weird. Yeah, because in my opinion, this is pretty, you know what I'm saying, accurate. We can go to forced fumbles right quick. Wow. I don't even know who this is. A random Bengals player has 3 forced fumbles. That is tough. Me and Joe Green, Jack Lambert. Okay, so that's why we're 6-1 fumbles right there. Mike Singletary. Okay, so not really no Sean Taylor's, no Jamal Adams up here. Tyron Matthew got 1. Ray Lewis got 1. Yeah, so this one's not, you know what I'm saying. But it's fumbles though, so that's not, you know what I'm saying. You can really determine for real. Any touchdown, defensive touchdowns. Let's see. Stephon Gilmore has 2 and Darrell Reeves has 2. That's crazy. I mean, that's realistic though. Both of them are fine in their prime. I ain't gonna lie. Eric Berry, Troy Vincent. I don't even know who this is. Why don't they just start out names? Namdi, William Jackson, Asante Samuel. Okay, that's all. All right, y'all. Finna sim to the playoffs and then going from there. All right, y'all. Now that we're in the playoffs, we went wild card. We're playing Tom Brady. That's tough. That's tough. Bears went number 1 on the NFC. Browns went. Jeez, they had a better record. Let me go look at these records right quick. Go look at the standings. I think it was close though. Oh no, we start losing games after the midweek. We were what, 6-1 on week 8 or week 9 or whatever. Now we're 9-7. That's tough. Ravens went 8-8. That is not gonna cut it on these all-time teams. Bears, Browns, Cowboys, Washington. Cowboys took the division. Yeah. Cowboys took the division. Buccaneers, Broncos. Ooh, Seattle didn't make it. Sheesh. Sheesh. Or did they? Wait, they might have. I don't know. Might be tripping. Yeah, so the Eagles start losing more and more games since the midweek. Lions didn't make it with Barry and Megatron. But for the most part, who made it is pretty much who I expected to make it, honestly. Bears, yeah. Browns, from what they did through through the weeks that we did look at. Browns, yeah. Cowboys, yeah. Washington, yeah. Panthers, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't make it. Buccaneers, I don't really know who they have over there for real. Broncos, yeah. Vikings, yeah. Rams, I don't know too much who they got over there either. Yeah, so that's what the standings look like. Let me go ahead and look through this. Who made it exactly? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, everybody who made it, my opinion, with Patrick Mahomes, them Chiefs, and Tyreek killing them now, present day, yeah, they might, they probably will make it. Colts, yeah, with Peyton Manning, okay, he tightened up. Tennessee, I don't really know who Tennessee has. Broncos, yeah. So everybody who made it, I expected them to really make it. Let me go look at these awards now, stats and awards. All right, y'all. For yearly awards, let's see. Did Phillip Rivers get it? Phillip Rivers got it. Coach of the year, Matt Nagy took it from Vikings. Did the Vikings not make it? They had to have made it. Yeah, they did. They did. I'm tripping. Okay, Phillip Rivers, Offensive Player of the Year over here. Defensive, Ted Hendricks, Myles Garrett right behind him. That doesn't matter. QB, Phillip Rivers again, yeah. Best running back, Jim Brown. LT did not take it from him. Sheesh. I mean, I guess they did go 12-4 for a reason. Best receiver, Andre Johnson. Okay. 2-14. No, that is pitiful. And Lance Allworth right behind him. Adam Thielen. T.Y. Okay. O-line, Joe Thomas. D-line, Myles Garrett. Like I said before, I'm not going to say he's not going to do that. But then again, I'm not going to say he is going to do that. Ted Hendrick, best linebacker. DB, Marcus Peters. Sheesh. Darrell Reeves down at 5. Eric Berry down at 4. Let's look for NFC. Let's go to Offensive Player of the Year. Cam Newton took it. Defensive Player of the Year. Julius Peppers. Okay, so the Panthers are like that. Sheesh, they got Offensive and Defensive Player of the Year for NFC. Best QB, Sid Luckman, though. How is he all the way down there? He won freaking Offensive Player of the Year, but all the way down here for Best QB. I guess. Best running back, Barry. Best receiver, Joe Horn. T.O. right behind him, Jerry Rice. Okay. O-line, Eric Williams. D-line, as we already seen. Who won Defensive Player of the Year, Julius Peppers. Linebacker, Chuck Benardrick. Let's go to DB. Marshawn Lattimore. Wow. Out of all people who could possibly win it, Marshawn Lattimore. Wow. Forget even what happened in real life. All these 99s, and you got Marshawn Lattimore who wins it. That is tough. And I haven't seen Troy Polamalu for nothing, yo. That's tough. Let me go over to these stats right quick. Passing, Deshaun Watson, sheesh. Worst record in the league. Most passing yards, Randall Cunningham, Drew Brees, Tom Brady. Okay. Peyton Manning got right. That boy Peyton Manning got right on us, bro. Sheesh. Touchdowns, let's see. Who wins touchdowns? Sid Luckman, Randall Cunningham right behind him. Phillip Rivers tied with him. Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson still right here. Yeah, that is funny. Russell Wilson, Joe Theismann, Peyton Manning. Sheesh. Okay, let's look who had the most interceptions on the season. Joe Montana. Wow. Joe Namath, Tom Brady. I guess these are the teams who probably just do it more. Attempts 500. Yeah. From what I'm looking at, he attempted more than anybody else. Let's look at completion percentage. Rodgers, that doesn't count. First real quarterback, Cam Newton. I guess he won best QB for a reason. Joe Theismann, Troy Aikman, Fran, Drew Brees still up here. Lamar Jackson, Sid Luckman, Phillip Rivers. Okay. So no QB really, you know what I'm saying? Every QB that I expected. Patrick Mahomes didn't, you know what I'm saying, do it so hot. He did. Nah, he did good, but he didn't, you know what I'm saying? He's not up there. Yeah, nobody, you know what I'm saying? What I expected is what happened from QB, so that played out well down the line. Walter Payton with the most rushing yards. Bo Jackson came up and passed Barry. Sheesh, that's tough. Barry at number 3. Jim Brown, Adrian James, Marshall Falk, LT, Emmitt Smith. Fred Taylor still up there. Ricky Williams, Marshawn Lynch, Curtis Martin, Terrell Davis. Okay, so these isn't nothing crazy. I expect AP to be up a little higher in my opinion. But for the most part, nothing too crazy. Still, you know what I'm saying, 1,200 yards on the season is still pretty good. It's just Walter Payton almost pushing for 2,000 yards on rushing on the season. Sheesh. Barry, most touchdowns. Jim Brown behind him. Frank Gore still up here for TDs. So I guess they just threw it down the field and just ran that thing in there with Frank Gore, Walter Payton. Yeah. Adrian Peterson right here. So nothing too crazy. Let me go look at these receiving yards. Jerry Rice. Okay, that makes sense. Zach Ertz. Okay. For what Randall Cunningham did, that makes sense. Andre Johnson. Andre Reed, Gronk, D-Hop, Joe Horn, T.Y. That is weird. Vincent Jackson. Jameson Crowder is nowhere to be found, thank God. Terrell Owens, Michael Irvin. Oh, here you go. Roddy White. Wes Welker, Randy Moss. Okay, so Randy Moss, he, you know what I'm saying, picked up some slack. But Megatron is nowhere to be found. And here go Galladay. So Galladay passing me yards, and I'm pretty sure and in touchdowns. Look at these touchdowns. T.O. Joe Horn, Lance Allworth tied, Cooper Kupp tied. Cooper Kupp is weird, but he's fire in real life. But I don't know. I really don't know how you play compared to all the time. John Stallworth, DJ Moore, weird, but Cam Newton was going crazy. Andre Johnson. Mike Dika. Okay. Tyreek Hill. Okay, that's the, you know what I'm saying, expected. Patrick Mahomes. I don't care. He's the fastest player ever to touch the league, in my opinion. So, nobody, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the main reason that the big receivers aren't up for TDs because the running backs, you know what I'm saying, it was more run heavy for people, I'm guessing, for the most part. But this isn't, you know what I'm saying, nothing too crazy. Jamison Crowder isn't number 2 for yards or touchdowns or nothing like that. You go to defense. Let's look at tackles. Zach Thomas, Harry Carson still up here. Junior still up here. Ray Lewis is up here, which is pretty expected. Ted Hendricks, you know what I'm saying? I think he won Defensive Player of the Year. Eric Kendricks, that's weird. Ray, Patrick Willis. Okay, so this is not, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy, pretty accurate. Yeah. It's a, you know what I'm saying, good bit of weird people, but if you're starting, you're gonna be up here. I don't care what nobody says. Yeah. Let's look at these TFLs. Reggie White still up here. John Randall, Bruce Smith, Ed Too Tall Jones, JJ Watt, yes sir. Kelsey Greenwood. No surprises really. Where did Lawrence Taylor go? Let's see. See, he dropped bad. Jadeveon Clowney still right there though. Okay, we can forget that junk. I ain't gonna lie. Let's look at sacks. 22 sacks by Julius Peppers was going crazy this season. Myles Garrett right behind him. Richard Seymour, Justin Tuck, Michael Strahan with this pass. I don't see how they did so bad with this pass rush right here. Michael Strahan and Justin Tuck. In my opinion, I expected him to do a little bit better. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said before, John Randall, Bruce Smith, J.J. Watt, Jack Ham, Von Miller, Deacon Jones, Darnell, Brian Young. Okay, so first of all, everybody has a lot of sacks, really, because 12 sacks is pretty good for, you know what I'm saying, average pass rusher. But there's nobody who's really, like, left out for real. When it comes to pass rushing, everybody's up here pretty much. Let's look at these interceptions. Marshawn Lattimore, that's weird. Rondé Barber, I guess. Troy Hill, Marcus Peters has always been up there. Eric Berry always been up there. Sam Madison, Antoine Winfield always been up there. I think Richard Sherman has always been up there. Darrell Reeves, Kenny Moore. That's random. Night Train Lane, Charles Tillman, Namdi. Okay, so it's a good bit of, you know what I'm saying, people with interceptions. Nobody really left out for the most part. I haven't, like, once again, I haven't seen no safeties for real. No Sean Taylor, no. Here go Tyrann Mathieu right there. Haven't really seen Jamal Adams. Haven't really seen Troy Polamalu. Yeah. So safeties, I guess safeties haven't really been doing nothing. And yeah, so let's get to simming through these playoffs, see what everybody does. And yeah. Alright, y'all. Now I'm finna sim through this through the wild card. Let's see who wins. Let's see if we can beat Tom Brady. Like I said before in the video, prediction was the Steelers to win. Sheesh, they blew Tom Brady out. That is tough. That is tough. That is sheesh. Chiefs beat the Colts, beat out Peyton Manning. Okay. Titans blew out the Broncos. Wow. Upset. Vikings. Sheesh, that's crazy. How they were #1 midway through the season at 7-0. And they go to 7th seed. But they beat the Cowboys by 3. Panthers beat Washington. The Rams beat the Buccaneers. Let's send one more week. Let's see who takes it home. Next week. Steelers. Steelers. I told y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all the Steelers are not, you know what I'm saying, not one of them for real. So a divisional matchup right here. The Browns beat the Titans by a lot of points. That's, sheesh. That's scary. That's all I can say. That's scary. Close game between the Bears and the Vikings. The Rams beat the Panthers. Wow. Alright, let's get through these conference championships. Let's go ahead, Sim. And I guess I'll just look at the Pro Bowl roster. Let's see everybody on it. And we lost. We lost to the Browns. That is tough. By 8 points. The Bears. So the 2 #1 seeds. Wow. What are the chances? 2 #1 seeds, bro. Both went to the Super Bowl. Bro. I hate Madden so bad. Let me look at the score. That other game was a blowout. But like I said before, I think the NFC still gonna win. Freaking Okay, so Otto Graham, Terry Bradshaw, and 1 interception. This dude Jim Brown is different, bro. Okay, Jerome Bettis and Le'Veon. Yeah. So I guess it was just a, you know what I'm saying, running game for the most part. Jarvis Landry, Josh Gordon. There's no way, bro. It had to be their defense. Rob Wilson, Ryan Shazier. Okay, Joe Hayden. Once again, I have no clue who this is. Jack Ham for tackles. Let's see, was there a lot of pressure? 1 sack. Me, Joe Green. I guess it was fourth quarter field goal. They scored 10. Okay, so they struggled through the first quarter. Steelers. All right, let's see who wins the Super Bowl. Oh no, let me look at these Pro Bowl rosters right quick. Your Pro Bowl roster, QB. Okay, Troy Aikman, Peyton Manning behind him, Patrick Mahomes. Okay, Barry. Not too crazy. Yeah. Jerry Rice, T.O. Horn, Thielen. Yeah, and NFC team is definitely, in my opinion, looking way better. Yeah. Scroll through this. Yeah, no crazy surprises or nothing like that. Yeah. Alright, time for the moment of truth. We're going to send to the Super Bowl. The moment of truth. Who wins it? Is it the Bears or the Browns? Put y'all predictions down below in the comment section, bro. I got the Bears. And the Bears take it home. I told y'all that the NFC was going to win it. Chicago Bears MVP. Butt kiss. Let me go ahead and look at these stats from the game. Let's look at the stats. Sheesh, it was not really a close game either. Like I said before, I expected the NFC to take it home. No matter who went, though. Once looking at it, besides the Steelers, I know I contradicted myself. Besides the Steelers, I had the NFC taking it. Passing, okay, Otto Graham, Sid Luckman, better passer rating, more yards. Okay, so the Browns had a better passing game, and Sid Luckman had 3 interceptions. But I guess that defense is like that. Bears definitely have one of the best defense ever. Rushing, Walter Payton, 123 yards. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I could say to that. Jim Brown was on clamps. 2 touchdowns from Walter Payton. Longest run, 45 yards, so he had a big run. So it looks like they just couldn't stop the run, really. Mike Ditka, 110. Ozzie Newsome. They wasn't really throwing it to their receivers like that. Let's go to defense. Clay Matthews Jr. So they had more tackles, but let's look at not tackles. Let's see. TFLs had more TFLs. How did they lose then? I guess just stops. Okay, so Butkus 2 sacks, so that was big. William Perry and Roquan, so they got some pressure in there. 4 sacks, interceptions. Yeah, so I guess their defense just had locked down. I guess when it was time to lock down. 17 points in the 4th, clutch touchdown. Oh, okay. So through the first half, they shut out the Browns or whatever. So I guess that's what it was. That's what it was. And then the Browns start teeing up through the 3rd and the 4th. Alright, y'all. That should cap off the video right there. If y'all enjoyed that, please leave a like down below. Comment down below what y'all want to see next. If y'all want to get notified every single time I post, make sure y'all turn on that post notification bell. There's more and more franchise videos to come just like this. So once again, let me know if y'all want to see something specific with an all-time roster, with any roster. a what if, you know what I'm saying, type vid. I got y'all if y'all just suggest it down below. And so yeah, it's your boy Bean, and I'm out.